Bob and Brad Crew. The Bob and Brad Crew.
Howdy, folks. We're the Bob and Brad Crew. I'm Alex.
I'm Mike.
And we're offering product reviews related to your health, fitness, and overall well-being.
In our unbiased opinion.
Thank you, Mike. A comfortable, stylish performance shoe for men. We did a women's review, what was that, a couple weeks back?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to do the men's. So
DeckersXLab
shoes. Thank you. You got 2 pair from DeckersXLab. I also got 2 pair. We got to pick them out from the website. Thank you very much.
And we purposely ordered different pairs so we could try them out and
Yes.
give our honest opinion about what we thought on them.
Sure.
So the first one I'm going to talk about is called the Men's X-SCAPE Sports Low. That is this shoe right here.
Very sporty looking.
It is $140. So it has a look of a classical sneaker and the comfort of a slipper. I'm going to say right off, all these shoes are very comfortable. They have a lot of cushioning and support, and they're honestly like the most comfortable shoes I've ever had.
They're made a lot different than any shoe I've ever had.
Yeah.
I mean, when you put these on, you notice right away.
We're not going to get into the super specific details of all of it.
Because we don't understand it.
Yeah, it's on their website. You could read it. I don't understand half these terms. But I'm going to tell you what I think. They're very comfortable. This model is a little more breathable shoe made for like your everyday activities, like walking. Like I'm going to wear this if I'm going on like a 3-mile walk or something. If you have a job where you're standing on your feet. I think this shoe, compared to the one I'm going to talk about later, is a little more for like active. This one's more for style, but still both comfortable. Like I said, it's very comfortable, has good arch support, I would say. And this is made out of an Eco-Tan nubuck leather. Basically, it's a cowhide. And it's water resistant.
And I'm going to talk about the men's X-SCAPE. This is the mid. So, it's going to offer you a little more ankle support, a little higher up on your ankle. I got these specifically. I stand a lot at work, on a concrete surface, and I wanted something with more support, and I've had a lot of ankle sprains in the past, so I said, I'd like a little ankle support, so I thought this would be a good fit. These are actually $200, so this is a little on the higher end, of what they sell. It's a combination of a running shoe, a classical sneaker, and the coziest slipper, and I would agree. The first thing I noticed when I put these on is the arch support. I mean, I've never had a shoe with arch support like this. I work in a environment that's kind of cold, and these keep my feet really warm. I had issues with my feet would get so cold. I'd wear just your typical Nikes, and my feet would get sore and cold. I mean, these eliminated the problem in a week. These also made from Eco-Tan Grava leather and wool felt upper line with looped wool for a barefoot feel. Whatever that means to you, but
they have nice little fur interior linings. So your other shoe you have is also called the NBK Low. This is a men's X-SCAPE as well. It's a different style. These ones your dad wears, right?
Yeah, I gave these to my dad, and he's the type of guy that if he doesn't like something, and he's critical of it, he'll tell you right away. And he said, "Boy, are those comfortable!" And he likes them too because they add about 1.5 inches to his height. He's kind of a shorter fella.
Yeah, all of these they have pretty thick soles.
Yeah,
I would
they
say,
do. Yep.
Even varying models. You're making the desk go up. Settle down. But yeah, the more cushioning, you can look at as a positive or negative thing. I think it's positive because it relieves any pain and discomfort on my feet. Like this one, you could tell the angles and the bases all kind of vary. So look at what model you want. I mean, the way the toes curve up too is going to vary model to model.
Before I forget, they also sent a bunch of different insoles. You can replace insoles if you don't like, the fuzzy type insole.
Yep. Mine also one pair came with an alternative insole. My other insole, it was made from a different type. They're both memory foam, but the thickness was different. So, if one wears out and you want to put the other one in, or if you want a thicker one or thinner one, that lets you choose what you want.
And some seem a little more breathable than others. This one not as breathable, but we've had some.
And what's nice about these is the insoles come out really easily. I found other shoes where they're almost stitched in, like you almost can't pull them out. So I do like that of these two. The next one I'm going to talk about is the Cozy.
Cozy,
Sport
whoa.
Low. So these are actually on sale right now for $91. They're normally $130. So it's kind of a blend of coziness of the slipper, and you still get a little bit of street performance like walking, and it has a lot of cushioning. So this one it's made out of eco-tan twin face sheepskin and cow suede as well, and it has a 10 millimeter wool interior. So it's probably hard to see on camera, but
Fuzzy. Look at that fuzziness.
Fuzzy.
Yeah.
So they actually say if you don't want to wear socks with these, you don't have to. Obviously, your shoe's going to stink.
Yep.
But it's just an option. They are super comfortable. These are probably a little bulkier feeling than the other shoes I have.
Yep.
But, it's just personal preference. I still like both of them. They're both very comfortable. I'm probably going to, go on walks with my dog with this one. And this one, if you're just going to the store and you want a little more style on your shoe, wear these.
You got to do your research when deciding on these shoes because, none of these models that we got, are the same. They all have different purposes.
Yes. And they all also, every model has different color options.
Yep.
So this model has 4 color options. This model has 4 color options. Like they all vary, so you don't have to get these specific colors.
I'm kind of jealous of the ones you picked. I'll trade
should've
you. I'll
looked
trade
more
you.
thorough.
No, but I need the ankle support.
We'll get into some of the negatives about this first. So I would say, compared to other shoes I've had, I usually wear like Under Armour shoes, or I'll have New Balance or Saucony or stuff like that.
And I wear Nike.
And obviously, like mine were running shoes once I got retired. These are just more normal everyday shoes. So these are a little bulkier than like your running shoe. They do make a specific running shoe. We did not try that one, but just to let you know, like these aren't really made for like running activities.
But I would say, the bulkiness, in my opinion, is because they're built better than most shoes.
Yeah,
I mean, the materials are just higher quality. That's where I would say it's more bulky.
I don't feel like they're going to wear down as fast as your normal shoe. Because typically a shoe, I can wear them for a year before I really notice they're worn down and not as comfortable. I feel like these are going to probably last a few years, depending upon how much you wear them and how much you walk. But they're just, they're...
I beat on these at work. I mean, I have a pretty physical job, and I mean, other than a little blue from some blue pallets, I mean, they're in good shape.
These are a little more of an expensive shoe, obviously, because they're built with better quality. The company is based out of California, and, they have ethical labor laws here compared to, some of the outsourcing other shoe brands use. And they are more environmental friendly, so.
And this necessarily isn't a negative, but it could be a positive. Some people, again, it's going to... Everybody that's put these on, my wife put them on, my dad, everybody says you're going to be a little taller. So if that's not what you're looking for, maybe positives.
So the positives, they're very comfortable, and I think they have great arch support.
Numerous designs and styles. I was a little overwhelmed when I was looking at the website right away because, I didn't have any idea. And they had so many models, so many makes, so many different purposes of each shoe that, I just kind of did a shot in the dark. But I'm happy with what I picked, but I'll still take yours.
They also make running shoes, like I talked about earlier. They're a little more expensive. I think they're a few $100s. They're kind of look like this brand, but they're a little bit longer, and the heel is actually kind of longer. They also make like a sandal slipper combo. Liz did one on the DeckersLab female shoes. It's very similar looking. It's just a male's model. And obviously their shoes are made male, female, depending upon your makeup and build.
And all models are waterproof, and this is important so we don't have a Fairlife milk issue here. DeckersLab only accepts animal hides that are byproduct of the meat industry and not raised exclusively for their hides. So they're not just killing animals for their hides.
Yeah, they're sourcing their hides from already slaughtered animals.
All right, moving on.
They also have the American Podiatric Medical Association seal of acceptance. So all these shoes are approved. You can go through their site, click on which ones are approved, which ones aren't. And when I looked at it, it looked like almost all of them were. Unfortunately, I'm going to say, like, most shoe stores don't carry these to try them on. If you order them, they'll ship them to you. You can try them on. You can send them back if they were the wrong size or something.
Sure.
Also, if you're in California, I forgot the town exactly, but they do actually have a place you can go and try them out.
Nice. In conclusion, Mike and I are both impressed. When Mike said, "Oh, shoe companies reaching out," I thought, "Oh, what the heck is this?"
Yeah, it's going to be real hit or miss.
Yep, but these are quality shoes. You're going to pay a little more, but I mean, I think you're going to be happy with the results. So.
Yeah, they're worth the investment, I would say.
Subscribe to us.
Check us out on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and hit the bell for notifications when we put up a new video.
Thank you.
The Bob and Brad Crew. The Bob and Brad Crew. Bob and Brad